Right now, if you're in the planning stage of your wedding, your mind is consumed with flowers, dresses, music, invitations, and so much more. But when is a good time to start thinking about plane tickets, passports, and flip-flops for that much-needed respite that you're going to need after months of planning for your big day? Angela Wawrzynek has been with AAA for 23 years, so she knows a thing or two about this industry. Welcome, Angela.
Thank you.
When should couples start planning for their honeymoon?
Good time to really start doing research, thinking maybe where you want to go, is anywhere from 6 to 9 months, especially if you want to take a little bit of time to pay it off monthly. 9 months to a year is probably even better for that.
Okay, now I would think that in today's age, many, if not most couples begin the process of booking their honeymoon via the internet. Is this a good starting point?
There's nothing wrong with doing research on the internet for your honeymoon. However, coming into AAA and talking to one of our honeymoon specialists is highly recommended. We have been in the industry for over 100 years, and most of our agents have been very well traveled. They're going to want to talk to you, make this process as easy and seamless as possible for you.
They act as pretty much human trip advisors, when you say.
Pretty much, yeah, human trip advisors. I would say 90% of our agents have been to a lot of these different resorts, so they're going to be able to pick the right resort that's going to match that honeymoon couple.
Now, honeymoons come in all shapes and sizes: beach vacations, cruises, all-inclusive, ski trips, safaris, you name it. I guess what it all comes down to is personality, maybe, of the couple?
Personality definitely is going to play a big part of it. You should have an idea. What do you want to accomplish on your honeymoon? Do you want to just sit back, relax, have some drinks? Or do you want some more adventure on your honeymoon where you want actually to be doing activities every day, every other day? So it is going to come down to what the honeymoon couple is really looking to achieve and get out of their experience.
Okay, so my fiance and I are planning our big getaway. And by the way, I'm going to give you something to chew on. It's your wedding day. You're probably going to be drinking. You're probably going to be exhausted. So think about giving yourself a chance to catch your breath between your ceremony and your big trip. You may want to think about leaving on a Monday or Tuesday after the wedding. Good idea or bad idea, Angela?
Good idea. And actually, it's kind of what we have been seeing on a regular basis in the offices, is that a lot of honeymoon couples are delaying it a day, going on Monday, Tuesday, sometimes even a week or even a month afterward, and they're planning their honeymoon.
Are there resorts that cater better to honeymoons, say, without the screaming kids around?
There are several resorts in Mexico and the Caribbean that actually do cater more towards it's adults only. And it is a case where I can speak from experience. It is so nice going to an adults only resort. I actually can't imagine going back to a family resort myself right now.
There you go. Well, let's talk about documentation that may be needed for international travel, specifically for the brides-to-be who are watching today and they're about to change their name.
If they're going to travel immediately after their wedding, they're going to travel under their maiden name. If you're going to travel 3 months, 4 months later, go ahead, make that name change. Just make sure that you have enough time to get that new passport in the mail with your new name on there.
Okay, one final question, Angela. What advice can you give our newly engaged couples when it comes to travel protection?
We always recommend couples take out travel protection for their honeymoon. For a simple fact, you're protecting your investment. Usually your honeymoon's going to be a little bit more expensive of a trip maybe than you would normally take, and to protect that money is a good idea.
There you have it. Good travel agents are experts in their field. Like someone once said, let the trades do the trades. A good travel agent can also free up valuable time you'll need for planning your wedding, because you're a busy couple. You've got a lot to plan. And if that's not enough, your travel agent will help you stay within budget. So before signing on the bottom line, you may want to visit one of AAA's locations. Thank you, Angela, for being here and for your insight.
Thank you so much for having me.